Not like I can have a keyboard.
The Tiger maps are your most complete maps, but the Tiger maps, just to cover that 5-county area that you saw there, takes up 1.25 gigabytes of hard drive. If you do the whole state of Minnesota, it takes up, no, I did that wrong. 5 CDs. It takes up 5 CDs. If you download the whole United States, which I did, your boss comes looking for you because you filled up a server that has 300 gigabytes of capacity. So Dave, I will not be giving you the whole United States.
That's only if you want that level of detail.
If you take it down to the ultimate level, the GoPath level detail, yes, it takes a lot of data. Got a question?
I worked for the Census Bureau until a year ago, January, and I have a stack of these maps this high. I have Hennepin County, Anoka County, Ramsey County, Washington County, and Iceni County.
It's just, I have all those counties too, and I have the digital foundry from last census. And I honestly thought I read it on a couple of CDs. I actually ended up writing on a DVD. Actually, I ended up writing on 2 DVDs to fit everything I wanted on there. Maps in WinAPRS are easier to come by because you can get the Tiger maps. You can also not use Tiger maps. You can use what they call conventional maps. Conventional maps are things that you have. I'm going to shut the Tiger maps off here. And now this is a local county map. This is not a Tiger map. This is what they call a point map. Another thing that this guy does is he hates Minnesota. And I know that because I talked to him firsthand at the Hamvention, and he made me aware that he hates Minnesota. He hates any place in the cold northern country. So, if you get the software, you're going to have detailed maps to the nauseating detail of this area, up the whole California coastline, all the way up from Washington State down to California, and all the way across Texas. They have maps at this level. This map I got from another program. I downloaded a shareware program that converted it from one utility to another utility, and then into the APRS from there. It's a pain to do. I don't care whose product you buy. The biggest trick you have, whether it's Find You, or WinAPRS, or Mac APRS, or UIView, they all are really lean on maps of the Twin City area. Like I said, UIView is really great if you want to have anything in. This is what they ship to you, and this is your map you get. This is the detailed map you get when you get the product. That helps you a lot. Matter of fact, when we went to Dayton Hamvention, Dave got his, and we had it in the RV when we were driving up, and we had a great, wonderful, detailed map of Dayton. This is great till we left Dayton. Here's the packaged map you get for the Great Lakes area.
Well, isn't there software, I think it's called Precision Mapping, I think from Chicago Works or something like that?
Yes.
That you can interlay with this WinAPRS works really, really well.
And if you want to take the time to convert maps from some other protocol, it works wonderful. It's just not plug and pray. It's literally, you have to go through the extra effort to find the map source, bring it in, convert it, put it in the APRS. That's how I got all of my detailed maps that are not in the Tiger map system. So, excuse me, there's the Ramsey map. And the advantage of these maps is they're much faster. They redraw a lot quicker than the Tiger maps on a lowly computer. This is what you end up having. I convert this map. And you have a few problems with the software conversion and like things like labels. You get to certain views and it says, okay, I'll label it for you. Where's the street? So, when you're zoomed out a lot and removes the labels, you're okay. And when you zoom in a lot, it's okay. But that intermediate step, really, that's, unless you're a lot better than I am. I got a freeway here. I can't tell you what freeway it is. I can guess it's 35W, but you know, it's kind of hard to read. That's the problem when you do conversions with the maps. You spend a lot of time messing around trying to read labels, get the labels right, do those type of things. And I have UIView, and it's the same way in UIView. I have. You were experimenting with the FindU. How did that go?
Well, FindU can take a conventional map
that's scanned in on a computer and use that map to display your position. Instead of, by default, Find Views uses the MapQuest maps. That's what when you see, like Dave had earlier, the website Find You up on the print screen. That's using MapQuest maps. But you can use any map you want as long as you can get a digital image of it and measure 2 points on the, basically have the GPS coordinates of 2 points and go into an image editing program and find where what pixels those exact points correspond to, and it will try to map it out for you.
You do the same thing in one APRS called overlay map. I don't have one in here. The problem, I'll give you one caveat though. You said you can use pretty much anything, except one little detail. The map has to be scaled correctly.
Right.
If you have a map that's not scaled correctly, and you grab these 2 points that you want, and the thing tries to apply it, and it's skewed. That's where the Twin City Marathon map is probably going to be a problem, because it's not a flat map. It's not in perspectively square to the real world. So what happens, it's a beautiful map to look at, it's easy to view, but you can't put it on anything because you put the 2 1/4 points, and the main course, car's in the middle of lake, whatever. You know he's not there, or God, I hope not. So that's the problem you have with the bitmap mapping, as I call it. You have to make sure that the map you have is topographically correct, mechanically correct to the points you're plotting your reference off of.
Say, Dave,
Yes.
did you see any WX or
Weather stations?
on there anywhere?
Sure. Let me turn them on. We get them on.
Maybe once a weather report now.
Weather stations only.
Tip temperature.
Time and tip.
What am I doing?